All right, real quick, man. I don't know why everybody's sleeping on the boy Julian and Rosa, man, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Man, he's going against Ricardo Ramos, man. Like, it's Ricardo Ramos, man. He act like he's going against some fucking world beater or something, man. Like, I respect the talent of Ricardo Ramos. With that being said, though, like, Julian and Rosa has the height, the reach, and the volume advantage in this fight. And he's just as much, if not more dangerous when it hits the mat. And he scoops up a lot of submissions, man. And he's got 12 submissions, victories in his career, 0 submission losses. Ricardo Ramos has something like 5 or maybe 7 submission victories, 2 submission losses. One of them submission losses coming from Charles Jourdain when they fought. And we all know Julian and Rosa submitted Charles Jourdain. Now, I know one thing ain't got nothing to do with the other and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I like Julian and Rosa in this matchup, man. Everywhere it goes, I like him. And I like him to get it finished, man. You know what I mean? At some point, anywhere, first, second, or third. You know what I mean? KO, TKO, or via submission. And if by some chance it goes to the cards, it's going to be a dominant, clear, hands down, unanimous decision for Julian and Rosa, man. Now, that's just my personal opinion. That's just how I see the fight going. To each their own. Do your own homework. Do your own research. You're betting your own money. You know what I mean? And go for what you know. You understand what I'm saying to you? Julian Rosa ain't no chump stock though. Far from a sucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't soft. You understand what I'm saying to you? And my personal opinion, Ricardo Ramos' only way to get a dub over this young man would be to submit him. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I just don't see that happen. I see in his path to get that submission, getting himself submitted. You understand what I'm saying to you? Or knock the fuck out. You know what I mean? But either way you look at it, you know what I mean? Julian and Rosa, that's my pick, man. And to catch him at plus money right now is ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like plus 146 or something like that? Come on, man. I need that. The same way I need plus 178 in the main event on Amanda Ribas. Listen, I'm a Rose Namajunas fan. You know what I mean? Die hard. All day, every day, even on Sunday. That's my baby. Followed her whole career. You understand what I'm saying to you? And her husband. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, I fuck with that squad right there. But if we being honest, you know what I mean? The volume, I don't think she's knocking Amanda Ribas out. I don't think she's knocking her out. You know what I mean? She's definitely not submitting her, and I don't see her catching her. So with that, and it's a 5-round fight. So with that being said, do your own homework. You know what I mean? But with that being said, like Amanda Ribas puts up more volume in 3-round fights, even on her, worst of times where she loses that 3-round decision to somebody like Caitlin Chukagian or some shit like that. You know what I mean? She still puts out more volume in those 3-round fights than Rose does in her 5-round fights. You understand what I'm saying to you? And then Rose's volume in 5-round fights, 3-round fights, this shit's it's very uncomparable. You understand what I'm saying to you? The volume she's put out in 5-round fights where she's won decisions against, Yang Wei Li and shit like that, those numbers hardly touch Amanda Ribas' numbers in 3-round decisions. You understand what I'm saying to you? So again, it's my personal opinion, you know what I mean? And I liked Amanda Ribas last night. I think it was like plus 148. I woke up this morning to make sure it hadn't changed, because if it changed, I had to hurry up and get to the window, you know what I mean, and put something on it before it got, closer to even money or, her being a fucking favorite. And I looked and it had went from 148 to 178. And I'm like, God damn, somebody knows something I don't know? Fuck it, man. Like, I need more on that 178, because that's good money, man. That's good money. I ain't gonna hold you. That 178 with that 144 or 146 from Julian and Rosa, twisted together in a parlay, I'm on that too. Because I like both of them, man. This is 5 rounds. I don't see Rose knocking her out. I don't see her catching Amanda Ribas, man. And therefore, I see her being out-volumed. Amanda Ribas is, in my personal opinion, stronger than Rose when they get into the clinch and they get into grappling situations. So I think Rose will mess around, if it goes to decision, be something like 1 or 2 out of 9, 10, or 11 on takedowns and have something like 80, 90 strikes over the whole 5 rounds, while Amanda Ribas will be something like 2 or 3 out of 4 or 5 on her takedowns and have something like 200 and something out of 300 and some side strikes. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like she's going to out-volume her. I feel like she might possibly overwhelm her to the point where she gets a finish submission or TKO victory over Rose Namajunas, man. Like, this ain't the Rose Namajunas wave no more, man. I respect her. I got nothing but love for her. She's not winning that fight on Saturday night, though. That's just all there is to it. And that's just my personal opinion. I feel strongly about it, as others may feel strongly about Rose. She don't got this one, though. And at plus 178 for Amanda Ribas right now, to me, that's fucking ridiculous. I'm all over that, man. And plus 140 whatever for Julian and Rosa, ridiculous. I'm all over that, man. I see both of them finishing their fights via TKO, KO, submission, and if not, unanimous decisions across the fucking board. No hiccups from no judge. There's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be fucking clear. You understand what I'm saying to you? And then you know, it's a couple more, man. It's a couple more dogs I like on the card, man. I like Igor earlier on the card. Igor da Silva, Cervantio, whatever he calling himself. You know what I mean? On Tapology, it's one thing. On everything else, it's da Silva. You know what I mean? But 20-year-old boy, I know he going against another young, undefeated 25-year-old who's predominantly a striker, kickboxer, you know what I'm saying? Known to be dangerous with the stand-up. And I can dig that. I can respect all that. You know what I mean? They both undefeated. You know what I mean? Neither of them know what it's like to touch a loss. Neither one of them been up against too spectacular of competition. But with that being said, they've gotten the jobs done. You know what I mean? Now, like I said about the bull, Igor fighting, the boy he fighting, I can't think of the fucking name right now, but the boy he fighting, a 25-year-old undefeated boy, a kickboxer, you know what I'm saying? Striker, stand up. He bought his work, you know what I mean, on his feet. Now, Igor, you know what I mean, he more well-rounded. You understand what I'm saying to you? He got that stand-up. He dangerous with the stand-up, but he also got that ground game. You know what I mean? He got that jiu-jitsu in his back pocket. You understand what I'm saying to you? He got a 100% finishing rate with his 8 finishes, 4 of them coming by KO, TKO, 4 of them Jones coming by submission. I like him to keep that 100% finishing rate that he has outside the UFC intact inside the UFC with this first fight. And I like it to be by via submission. It might be club and sub. You understand what I'm saying to you? But I like the fact that if he's not comfortable on the feet, you understand what I'm saying to you? Or he don't feel like standing and banging with the ball, you understand what I'm saying to you? He can take that shit. He can take that shit to the ground. He can take that shit where he's more comfortable and the ball is less comfortable, and he can put that pressure on him, and he can apply that pressure in attempts to breaking that man and taking home another victory via finish. You understand what I'm saying to you? And if he doesn't get that finish somewhere in them 3 rounds to keep that 100% finishing rate intact, he's another one I like to win by unanimous decision, not split decision, not majority draw decision, unanimous decision, man, because he's going to mix it in. You know what I mean? The mixed martial artist in him is going to allow him to prevail on the judges' cards against the kickboxer, which is, is naturally inside the other bull. You feel me? Now, again, these is just my personal opinions, and you do with them what you want to do with them. I know what I'm doing with him. And I think he's like around plus 140 something too. So I catch that 144 with a Julian Rosa at 146 and Amanda Ribas at plus 178. Fuck it, man. You could just $10 ahead. Throw $30 on that 3-legger and it's going to smack for about a nickel. It's worth it, man. Again, this is my personal opinion, man. Y'all go ahead and do with it what y'all will. I'll post another one later, man, because it's a couple more that I like. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm out in the whip, though. You know what I mean? Just had to get that off my chest because I saw that plus 178.